Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel called Gold Digger. This is your girl, Rita, and my channel is just about all the different goals that I have set for myself that I am trying to reach. I will be chronicling my entrepreneurship journey, my business ownership journey, um, my journey to financial freedom, weight loss journey, all that good stuff. But today, I'm coming to talk to you a little bit about my entrepreneurship journey. So, if you are interested in becoming an entrepreneur, if you're interested in owning your own business, opening up your own business, or whatever it is, I will be giving you um, the tips, tricks, mistakes that I have made throughout my journey as an entrepreneur. So today is just going to kind of be like an intro video. As I was thinking about the video and reflecting on my journey as an entrepreneur, I realized there are several different parts to this particular journey. I opened up a business probably about 6 to 7 years ago that did not last, and I was in business for about 6 months or so. So I will be touching more upon that. My most recent business, I have been in business for about 4 years. It will be 4 years this June, really this March, but we'll get into all that about how the anniversary is. It technically is already 4 years or whatever, but if we go by the time my doors were open, it'll be around March of 2020 when it'll be officially 4 years that I have been in business. So it is been an interesting journey and an interesting ride. So I'm going to touch upon my first business that I had, what worked, what didn't work, in a video with that. I also realized there was a lot going into this particular business that I'm in now. Probably I was planning for it probably like a year and a half before, at least a year to a year and a half before everything actually opened up or all that good stuff. So I was like, well, I need to talk about that. And the first year, I'm not going to say probably, I am going to be talking about how things went that first year that I was opening. I was open as well as the second year, third year, and all that good stuff, just chronicling the whole journey. And I have been in business for 4 years. And believe it or not, I have not collected a consistent salary with my business pretty much since the time I opened. If I was really to calculate the money that I had made in the business, since I made personally, like been able to pay myself, since I opened the business, it's probably only $5,000 to $6,000. So you do the math and see $5,000 to $6,000 over being open for almost 4 years. That amounts to making just a little bit more than, what is that, like $1,000 to $1,500 a year. But by the grace of God, my business is still open. I am still here. My business is doing well, is doing good. It's sustaining itself. I'm no longer supporting my business. But we will talk about all of that stuff, because even though I didn't make any money, I was funneling a lot of money into the business to help it to be sustainable. And that business was not my sole source of income. So I did have another job or another position, which allowed me to be able to get through those times where I wasn't making any, which has been all the time pretty much. All those times I have not been making money in my business. But we will also talk about, as of recently, probably May of 2019, I no longer had a second source of income. So we're going to talk about that and what I have had to do to sustain myself, persevere through business, through everything. So I will say this: business ownership, entrepreneurship, it is like a roller coaster ride. And you just have to hang on tight, because just like a roller coaster goes up and down and spins you all around, flips you upside down, um, that's pretty much entrepreneurship, okay? And business ownership, it is, or at least for me, I'm just telling you, it's been a wild and crazy ride, and the ride is not over with in like 2 minutes or whatever. This has been the ride that I have been on for almost 4 years. Okay, well, really, yeah, pretty much 4 years. It's been wild and crazy. So that's why I said, if I can give you tips, tricks, anything, and it's not, I won't say secrets, because it's not a secret or anything like that. Anything that could better help someone else in their entrepreneurship or business ownership journey, I am more than willing to help, because I don't want anybody to be on the ride that I was on and going through the things that I was going through. So I will say the things that I was going through has definitely been a lesson. And through it all, God has sustained me through everything. So I have lots of lessons that I have learned. I have lots of things that I need to apply from the lessons that I have learned. So I'm just taking it all in, taking everything in stride, and trying to walk in the grace of God and do what He has called me to do. But your girl has been on a rough ride. So that's what I said. It's kind of, I realized I would not be able to get the whole thing with me opening up my business probably in one video without it being like super duper long, and I don't want it to be, super long. So I'm going to break it up in parts and tell you each part of the journey and the things I went through with that. So yes, it has been interesting. And as you can see, like I said, May of 2019, I did not have any other additional income. So what I have learned from entrepreneurship is that you are ever going to be changing and adapting. Things are gonna be thrown at you that is meant to like knock you down, knock you out. And you just have to be able to quickly pivot and shift and, duck and dodge whatever it is that is coming your way, and still be able to sustain yourself, sustain your business, all the while by being the strong, fearless leader that you are. So it has definitely instilled a new sense of, I don't want to say bravery, but it's like I ain't scared of nothing right now. Whatever you tell me, something might happen in my business, and I said, Lord, please don't let that happen. But I'm just gonna be like, okay, but what do we need to do next? That's what I'm gonna say. I'm like, I have had so many like freak out moments where I should have lost my mind, and now I'm just like, okay, what we gotta do to fix this? What do we need to do just to move forward? What's the quickest way that we can recover from this and keep it pushing? So, like I said, I'm just about ready for anything. So entrepreneurship is a rough and tumble journey and rough and tumble road. So I'm going to be happy to share that with you. So I will be chronicling that in my Entrepreneurship Series. We'll talk about me opening up my business, things that you should look out for, things that you should avoid. We're going to be talking about employee issues, especially my business is a brick and mortar. So I know entrepreneurship is like the hot new thing right about now. My entrepreneurship journey is going to be a little bit different because I have a brick and mortar business. I can't just sell stuff to any and everybody. Like if you're not in my area, if you're not in my vicinity, you're probably not going to be my clientele or whatever. And we'll talk about the business I'm in. I know I haven't told y'all what I do or whatever, but it's a brick and mortar business. So it's not like all of these online businesses or online things or whatever. So I don't have like an influx of a whole bunch of people who are like just beating down my door to get to me. It's like based off of my geographic location, who is likely to come see me and do business with me. So we'll talk about all of that and the struggles with that, the mindset you need to have if you're doing a brick and mortar business. But please keep in mind, these apply to online businesses as well. And it's actually, I'm not knocking online businesses, but I think it will probably be easier for you to be able to do these things if you do have an online business, because you don't have some of the challenges that I face as a brick and mortar business, and you do have more opportunities to grow and make money from your business. And I'll share how I have used methods or strategies that online businesses use and try to apply them to my brick and mortar business, as well as just looking at other brick and mortar businesses and seeing their strategies and their tools and applying it to my business. What I have learned is that you're always constantly learning, and you can always learn something from someone else's business if you know what you're looking for, or if you're looking for the right thing. So you can always learn from other people. They don't have to be they don't have to be in the same industry as you. They can just be running a business, and you will get tips and tricks from just seeing other people. I've gotten other ideas from people who don't do anything like what I do, because business is business, and at the end of the day, you're just marketing and selling to either a product or a service to someone in a certain way. So it's like the basics of business are tried and true and are going to apply to most business regardless of your industry. Yes, you will have to tailor things to your industry, but the basic tenets and principles, yes, you can apply those, or the strategies that people are using, you can apply those. And what I've also learned as a entrepreneur business owner is you've got to get creative. So yes, this particular person is doing it this way and using this strategy. It's like, okay, that's a good strategy that's working for them. How can I use that same strategy or same technique and apply it to my business? And it's just like just being a little bit creative and thinking a little outside of the box or whatever to see how you can temper it down and apply it to what you're doing. So this is just an intro video. Like I said, I will be coming to you with another video telling you about how I got started in business ownership. Oh my gosh. So I'll tell you about my first business and why we did not succeed. Okay. All right. So that's it for today. I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and I will see you on the next video. Until then, please take care.